Hola, mis estudiantes. Hoy es martes el 15 de septiembre de 2020. Hoy tenemos, para empezar, please do your first 2 pages of your workbook, your cuaderno that says avancemos. You're going to be turning those in at the end of the day with your homework, which is your tarea. Complete pages 4 y 5. So you'll be uploading pictures for both of those later today, but please do pages 1 or 2 first so that you can just be practicing with that vocabulary. Watch today's lesson. You're already doing that, so buen trabajo. Good job. Then I had a little fun song to upload for you guys. Have fun listening to that. Hopefully it helps you guys remember the forms of ser. I know songs help me remember things a lot. And then again, your homework. So let's go ahead and jump to the lesson. Today we're learning about the verb ser, which means to be. Before we learn about the verb ser, though, we need to learn about pronouns. So if you guys open to your books in page 37, and look at this English grammar connection. It says pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. Subject pronouns indicate who is being described or who does the action in a sentence. So, for example, if I was talking about my friend Quincy, I would say Quincy goes to the store. But instead of saying Quincy every time to start the sentence, like Quincy goes to the store, Quincy buys some apples, Quincy checks out, I would say she, right? So that is a subject pronoun. She buys apples, she checks out, she drives home. So for example, we have we, she, you, I, who else? They. So let's look at those in Spanish, okay? So singular, we have singular and plural. First person, second person, and third person. Maybe I should type that in here. Whoops, not that. So for example, if I said first person, I would say I. First person singular is I. I'm talking about myself. However, second person singular would be you, and third person singular is he, she, or it. It's kind of like when you learn in English class writing in first person, second person, or third person, right? First person is from my perspective, so I. The second person is your perspective, so that's you, or talking to you, I guess. And then the third person is you're talking about someone else, so he, she, or it. The second person, I think, in English writing is a little weird, so I'm not super confident on that one. But I do know in Spanish, the second person is you. So anyway, the plural from the first person perspective, talking about myself, but also with other people. So it's we. So that's still first person plural. First person plural is we. Your second person plural is you all, or you could say y'all, okay? And then your third person plural would be they. So in Spanish, I have that for here. I in Spanish is yo. You in Spanish is tú, or usted, which we'll talk about that in a second. Then we have he, she, or it in Spanish is ella, ella. Or you could have él. Oh, let me turn on my Spanish. So he actually in Spanish is él. Then we have ella is she, and it, we won't go into that. But we're going to put usted there because we also have the you formal. Remember how we were talking about how you can say like, ¿Cómo estás? Or ¿Cómo está usted? Usted is the you formal, and so you're going to use that in the same way you're going to use he, she, or it. Now for the plural, we is nosotros or nosotras, for if it's all females, nosotras. You all is vosotros or vosotras, if it's you're talking to you all as in you all females. If there's even just one male in the group, it's vosotros or nosotros. And then finally, they is ustedes or ellos or ellas. So ustedes is like, it's kind of like the formal way to say you all. So if I'm saying you all at like a banquet, I'm probably going to say ustedes to address everyone. But if I'm saying you all, as in all of my friends, like thanks for coming to my surprise birthday party, I'd say gracias a vosotras, right? So this is a more formal you all. So ustedes, we also have ellos or ellas. This is your female, them. So for example, let's say I want to say I go to the store. I would say yo. Or we go to the store. Nosotros. They go to the store. Maybe it's a group of girls. Ellas. So yeah, let me back this up and make this a little more clear for us. Ustedes, I'll say formal. However, so yeah, the ustedes is the formal you all. I'm struggling with my Spanish keyboard. It messes up my different keys. Anyway, so this is the formal you all. Usted is the formal you. However, you're only going to use ustedes. Sorry, you're only going to use these two blocks, vosotros, in Spain. So you're not going to hear people say vosotros in Latin America. So in this class, we're primarily going to focus on the I, you, he, sure, it, we, and they. Because this you'll just find in Spain. But we do need to discuss it because what if you guys go to Spain one day? You need to know how to use it. So anyway, now that we know our subject pronouns, yo, tú, él, ella, or usted, nosotros, vosotros, and ellos, now we're going to learn what the verb for ser is, so to be. So for example, I would be I am. So yo is yo soy. You is you are. So how are we going to say that? In Spanish, it's tú eres. He, she, or it, or you formal are all going to use the same, and it's just es. And this one's easy for me to remember because, like, for example, if you say he is tall, is, as, that sounds almost exactly the same. So anyway, it's es. So I am, you are, he, she, or it is, or you formal. Then over here we have we is somos, so we are. You all is going to be sois. That one's a kind of a fun one to say. Reminds me of soy sauce. Sois. And they would be son. So that, just to review that so far, we got soy, eres, es. Somos, sois, son. So that is what we need to learn for today. To say I am, you are, he, she, or it, or you formal is, we are, you all are, and they are. I've linked notes to this in our Canvas. If you go to Courses, Spanish 1 Virtual, Modules, again, everything I put is under Modules. This is our nice little Unit 1.1 module. Oh, I haven't put it here yet. I'll show you it in the Spanish one, and then I'll put it over for you. It'd kind of be nice if we all shared the same class, the online and in-person. Okay, forms of SARE. So I'll push this over to your guys' class after I'm done recording. But here's a nice little chart for you guys to help you with your homework. You got your verbo ser, which means to be. That's your verb. So you have soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. And it also gives you your little pronouns, yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, and ustedes, and it tells you the translation. So this is a nice chart. I also put another chart just for you guys to be able to see it a different way. I like how they have y'all are here. It helps you remember, oh, this is the informal you all, and this is the formal you all. So formal, formal, informal, informal. Hopefully those charts are helpful for you. If we go back to the book, this is also a chart. It says, remember, we're using to with a friend, a family member, and someone younger. That's our informal. We're using usted with a person you don't know, someone older, or someone you want to show respect to, you know, a teacher or a boss, that sort of thing. Plural, it's this similar way. Vosotros or vosotras is with family, friends, and younger people, but only in Spain. Only in Spain. That's a big point. You're not going to say vosotros if you go to Ecuador, if you go to Costa Rica, any Latin American country. Just use it in Spain, in Europe. Use ustedes with people you don't know, older people, and people for whom you want to show respect to in Spain. Use it in Latin America with any group of people. So if I'm talking to a group of my friends in Latin America, I'm still going to say ustedes for you all, like bienvenidos a ustedes, right? Like, I don't know, like, or ustedes quieren ir a la escuela. Do you guys want to go to school? Okay, I'm just going to say ustedes. Nosotras, vosotras, and ellas are used when all the people you're talking about are female. Remember, if there's just one male, you're going to use the OS ending. Nosotros, vosotros, and ellos. So if you're all female, go ahead and use the AS ending. Nosotras, vosotras, and ellas. Muy bien. So, quick note on this page before I turn you loose to do your homework and listen to the song, which I think will be helpful. If we look at this model, if she's talking about each of the groups of people in the picture, what is the pronoun we're going to use? You can feel free to pause this video and try to guess before I tell you. But for example, here the girl in the yellow is talking about ella, which means her. Now she's talking about these two group of people, so what's the pronoun she's going to use? Feel free to look back at this page. She's going to use ellos, that is they. She's like, they like to eat pizza, right? Ellos. Now she's talking to this person directly, so she's going to say you, and that would be what? It's two. So like, te should say, tú quieres ir a la escuela? Do you want to go to the school? But I guess if we're using you are, we'd say like, tú eres bonita. You are pretty. Okay, here she's talking about herself, so what's the pronoun we need here? That would be yo. Here she's talking to this guy, directly to him, but he looks like he's older than her. She might want to show him respect, so she would say usted. Here she's talking about us, right? Herself and her friends. So that's nosotras, because they're all female. Here she's talking about those girls over there. Ellas, them, ellas. Note gramatical. Use de with the verb ser to talk about where someone is from. So for example, Daniela y Sonia son de Miami. That means they are from Miami. Martin es de Honduras. Martin is from Honduras. So if you look here, you can read, Hola, me llamo Lucia, mi amigo Andres y yo. Here we need the verb somos because it's mi amigo Andres y yo. So that's we. We are from la República Dominicana. Somos de la República Dominicana. Yo, so remember yo goes with soy de Santo Domingo. I'm from Santo Domingo. Y él, oh, my lights go off in my classroom if I don't move around enough. I'm here. There we go. Energy conservation, it's a good thing. So, what were we talking about? Él es de San Pedro. Remember, we can go back here and find él es, yo soy, nosotros somos, we are. So use that. Let's see. La señora Muñoz y el señor Vázquez. So we're talking about they, so we'd say ellos son de Puerto Rico. I'm not going to go through the rest of that because this is getting a little long, but please go ahead and do your page 4 through 5 in your workbook. I'm going to give you guys a link to upload that to, so I can check that. And other than that, I might put another link if this is so confusing, I might put another link in the slides so that you guys can get extra help if you need it. Please listen to the song. I hope it's helpful. And email me any questions. Gracias, mis estudiantes. Y nos vemos mañana. We'll see each other tomorrow.